Barry, Buick, Volvo. They also had Pontiac. So I'd have to say my first car I worked on was probably a Pontiac, Trans Am or something like that. Something, maybe even been a Pontiac Bonneville for all I know. It was in the 80s. No, never been a hot rodder. I mean, I always like factory cars the way they are. I never, I did modifications, but nothing drastic. I like safe horsepower. All right, well, my parents were both in the service industry. My mother was a waitress, and my father, of course, was a superintendent. So, he took care of tenants that had various problems in their homes, where my mother took care of people at the dinner table. So I've been brought up in the service industry. I went to work with my mother sometimes, my father. Like I said, that it was great to be able to have that freedom of being able to go to my parents' work and actually see what they did. And they both were very good at it.
I couldn't be happier choosing Elite to service my car. They were super honest, and Carly was amazing with the updates. 5 stars.
Simply the best car service experience I've had in a very long time. Things are done right the first time, and there are no surprises. So happy I've made the switch to Elite. I'm sending all of my family and friends.
The technician said the power steering mechanism didn't need replacement and saved us a ton of money. I'm a new customer for life and will tell my wife and many friends about Elite Auto Repair. 5 stars.
We got 5-star service from Elite. Carly, Sam, and crew are amazing. They worked hard, accommodated our time constraints, and were very reasonable on price with strong customer service and great energy within the shop.
Over the next 3 years, probably even less than that, my children will be taking over the business. So right now I have the best of both worlds. I get the reward of watching my children thrive in this business that we started, but I also get the freedom of overseeing the business more so than working in the business. I work on the business.
I guess after college, so 2017 or so, was kind of like I was in it full time and I really enjoyed it. Interacting with the clients, getting to know them, working with the team, working with family is good, but it can be tough. It can have its challenges, but so I did the bookkeeping, so the back end of it, banking. I was the porter, so I was driving clients. I was taking cars to the car wash. And then now, I've been up here for several years, answering phones, talking to the clients. I've even done parts for a little bit.
Well, they've given us a lot of, I'd say, freedom to make our own decisions and see how those decisions impact or affect the business, which I think is good because, you're not gonna, you could read a whole bunch of books and get all this knowledge from outside sources, but until you really experience it, you're never gonna know what the effect of something could be. So making the decisions and kind of running the side of the business is definitely beneficial for us learning.
I mean, a lot of our clients, I've talked to them before, and they say the reason they don't go to the dealers because they don't want to take the time to get to know them, get to, go for a ride with them down the street to see what the car's doing so that they can confirm it. It just goes into their shop and there's no communication throughout the shop either. And then they'll come back, oh, we couldn't duplicate it, they couldn't duplicate it, So then that's where, I feel like we come in and we're more relationship based rather than just trying to fix your car. We want to get to know what your actual issue is and just, know what's going on with it. Because if we can't duplicate it, we will not do any type of repairs without duplicating a concern. So that's basically, one of our lines with our core values, integrity and professionalism and all that. So it's just, what we're here to do.
Right. We pride ourselves on how clean we keep the shop, and a lot of clients comment on that. It's the cleanest shop you could eat off the floor, and we love that. We love that. That's what we want to portray to our clients, because they're bringing in a really nice car. We're going to keep it clean for them and fix it right, and we like that. That's part of our culture. I see it now, and I'm 110% confident that they will do fabulous. We're giving them the tools that they need. They have the time, they're young, they're eager to learn. I feel as though it's gonna happen, and they're gonna probably bring it. It's probably gonna be better than we ever could imagine.
Give them just the best service that we can provide, and the best service that they might be able to find, I mean, even within hours driving radius, because we just strive to always be better.
What kind of father would I be if I didn't teach my children that work at our front desk that honesty is most important? You know, and that's, you know, that's another thing that I feel so confident and happy to say is, you know, going back to honesty is, you know, I wouldn't be a great father if I taught my children not to be honest. Real excited to, when I'm old, you know, and I can see what they've done, you know, let's fast forward 15 years from now and see where this business is that we started in 1998. I'm excited to see where it goes. But I also see some traits in my granddaughter, who's 5 years old, that loves cars. So, you know, if you want to talk about a vision that I'll probably never see, is someday this could be handed to a third generation. And, you know, now we're starting to build a big legacy, and it's all started with us in 1998. I mean, that's great.